You know, sometimes talking to new people feels a little scary, especially when it's in English and you're not fully confident yet.
Yeah, I feel that too. It's like you really want to speak and connect, but something inside you just quietly stops you.
Exactly. You have something in your mind, maybe a simple sentence you practiced before, but when the moment comes, the words don't come out easily.
Or they come out very slowly, and you start thinking too much about every word, like, is this correct, or does this sound okay?
Yes. And then there is that quiet moment, that silence between you and the other person, and it feels a little uncomfortable.
That silence can feel very heavy, like you need to say something quickly, but your mind suddenly goes completely blank.
Yes, completely blank, like all your English disappears in that moment, even the simple words you already know.
And then your heart starts beating a little faster, and you feel nervous, even if the situation is not really dangerous.
Yeah, you feel nervous, a little shy, and maybe even a bit embarrassed, like you are doing something wrong.
Even if the other person is kind and friendly, your mind still tells you, what if I say something wrong?
Yes, that thought comes again and again. What if my English is not good enough? Or what if they don't understand me?
And because of that, we start holding back. We stop ourselves before we even try to speak.
Yes, sometimes we just say something very small, like, hi, and then we stop there, even if we want to continue.
Or we say, how are you? And after that, we don't know how to continue the conversation naturally.
And then that second silence comes, and it feels even more difficult than the first one.
Because now you feel pressure, like you must say something more, but you don't know what to say next.
Yes, and that's the moment when many people slowly give up and choose to stay quiet.
They stop trying, and over time, they start avoiding conversations completely.
Even when they really want to talk, even when they want to make new friends and connect with people.
Yeah, the desire is there, but the confidence is missing.
And that's the hard part, because learning English is not only about learning words and grammar.
It's also about feeling comfortable, feeling relaxed, and feeling confident enough to express yourself.
Yes, sometimes you already know the words, but you don't feel brave enough to use them in real life.
Exactly. Your knowledge is there inside you, but your confidence is still very quiet.
And when we don't speak, we don't practice in real situations.
And when we don't practice, we don't improve naturally.
Yes, and then we feel even more shy the next time we have a chance to speak.
It becomes a cycle, a very quiet and slow cycle that is hard to break.
But maybe you are listening right now and you feel this in your own life.
Maybe you were thinking, yes, this is exactly how I feel when I try to speak English.
Yeah, and if you feel like that, I want you to know something very important.
You are not alone in this feeling, not at all.
Many people feel this way when they are learning English, even if they don't talk about it.
Even people who speak English well today, they felt this fear and confusion at the beginning.
Yes, everyone starts somewhere and everyone feels unsure at first.
And that's completely okay. It's a natural part of learning something new.
So today, we don't want to push you too hard or make things stressful.
No, we want to make things easier, softer, and more natural for you.
Yes, we want to help you feel calm, not stressed or overwhelmed.
Because making friends and starting conversations should feel simple and human.
Not perfect, just simple and real.
Not stressful, just natural and comfortable.
Yes, just human connection, one small step at a time.
You don't need a big vocabulary or perfect grammar to start talking.
You don't need long sentences or difficult words to make a connection.
You just need a small start.
A very small start, like one simple and honest sentence.
Like saying, hi, how are you today? In a calm and friendly way.
And then maybe asking one small, easy question to continue.
And then listening carefully and responding slowly without pressure.
Yes, step by step, without forcing yourself too much.
Like building something slowly with patience and care.
Yes, like building a bridge between you and another person.
And every word you say is one small step on that bridge.
Even simple words, even small sentences, they all matter.
Yes, they matter more than you think because they create connection.
Yes. So today, we will help you take that first small step.
In a calm way, in a friendly way, and in a very simple way.
We will talk about how to start conversations naturally.
And how to feel more confident, even if your English is not perfect.
Yes, because perfection is not the goal here.
Connection is the goal.
I really like that idea. Connection over perfection.
Me too. It makes everything feel lighter and easier.
So if you feel shy or nervous or unsure about speaking,
It's okay, really. It's completely okay.
you are learning, and learning always takes time and patience.
And every small effort you make, even listening right now, is already progress.
So just stay here with us.
Relax your mind and listen slowly.
No pressure, no stress, just calm learning.
Just a simple conversation in easy English.
Because even right now,
You are improving
and that,
is a beautiful start.
so welcome. Really, welcome to this calm space where you can just relax and listen without any pressure.
Yeah, just take a small moment for yourself. Maybe take a deep breath and let your mind slow down a little.
You don't need to hurry here. You don't need to understand every single word perfectly.
Yes, it's completely okay if you miss something, or if some words feel new to you.
That's part of learning, and learning always takes time.
Exactly. You were not late. You were not behind. You were learning at your own pace.
And your pace is perfectly fine.
Yes, very important to remember that.
So today, we're going to talk about something simple, something very real. Something that is part of everyday life. Making friends and starting conversations in English.
Yeah, something many people find a little difficult.
Not because it's impossible.
But because it feels uncomfortable at first.
Yes, that first step always feels the hardest.
Like saying the first sentence or starting the first question.
Exactly. That small beginning can feel very big in your mind.
But once you start, it becomes easier.
Yes, just like opening a door.
At first, you hesitate. But once it's open, everything feels more natural. That's how conversations work too.
And today, we will show you that starting is not as hard as it feels.
Yes, we will keep it simple, very simple.
No difficult grammar, no complex sentences.
Just easy English, natural conversation, and calm ideas.
Yes, something you can really use in real life.
Because learning is better when it feels real,
Not like a test, not like pressure.
but like a normal conversation between two people.
Yes, just like this.
Exactly, just like this moment.
And also, remember this is a safe space.
You don't need to be perfect here.
You don't need to speak fast.
You don't need to know everything.
You just need to listen and slowly understand.
And maybe repeat some sentences in your mind.
Yes, or even softly say them out loud.
That's a very good practice.
Small actions like that really help.
Because language grows slowly, not suddenly.
Like a plant.
Yes, you water it a little every day.
And slowly it grows.
Without stress, without force.
I like that image.
Me too, it feels calm.
So today, we will focus on simple conversation ideas.
How to start talking.
How to keep talking.
And how to feel more comfortable while speaking.
Yes, even if you feel shy right now.
Because being shy is okay.
Very okay.
Many people feel shy when they speak a new language.
Even confident people felt shy in the beginning.
Exactly. Confidence grows with practice.
Not all at once, but slowly.
Step by step.
Yes, step by step.
And also, we will keep things very gentle today.
No pressure to remember everything.
No pressure to speak perfectly.
Just listen and enjoy the process.
Because enjoying learning is very important.
Yes, when you enjoy it, you continue.
And when you continue, you improve.
Exactly.
So as you listen,
Just relax your mind.
let the words come slowly to you.
Don't rush.
Don't worry.
Just stay here, in this calm moment.
And think a little about your own experience.
Have you ever wanted to start a conversation but didn't?
Have you ever stayed quiet even when you had something to say?
Yeah, that happens to many people.
And today we are here to help you change that, slowly.
Not all at once.
Just a small change.
One small step.
And that is enough.
Always enough.
Because small steps create real progress.
And real confidence.
So stay with us.
Keep listening.
And let's take this journey together.
Slowly.
Gently.
And naturally.
Because you are already learning.
Even now.
And that
Is a really good start. You know, Leo, this reminds me of something that happened to me last week.
yeah, what happened?
I was at a small cafe, just sitting quietly, and there was a girl next to me.
Okay, that sounds like a normal situation.
Yes, very normal, and she looked friendly, like someone easy to talk to.
So you wanted to say something?
Yes, I really wanted to start a conversation. Maybe just a simple hi or nice place, right?
That sounds easy. Just a small sentence.
Yes, but in that moment, it didn't feel easy at all.
What did you feel?
I started thinking too much. Like, what if she doesn't understand me? Or what if it becomes awkward?
Yeah, overthinking can stop us very quickly.
Exactly. And the more I thought, the more nervous I felt.
So what did you do?
I stayed quiet.
Yeah, that happens.
I just sat there, holding my coffee and saying nothing.
Even though you wanted to speak?
Yes, I really wanted to, but I didn't.
I've had moments like that too.
Really?
Yeah, many times. Especially when I was still building my confidence.
What happened in your case?
I remember being in a class, and there was a chance to talk with someone new.
That's a good opportunity.
Yes, but I felt the same way. I had ideas in my mind, but I didn't say them.
So you stayed quiet too.
Yes, I smiled, nodded, but didn't really speak.
That sounds very familiar.
Yeah, and later I felt a little regret.
Yes, that feeling like I should have tried.
Exactly. Not a big regret, just a small, quiet feeling.
I felt that too in the cafe.
It's interesting. We don't regret mistakes.
We regret not trying.
Yes, that's the real feeling.
But at the same time, I think it's okay.
What do you mean?
I mean, those moments teach us something.
Yeah, they show us what we want to change.
Exactly. After that day, I told myself something simple.
What did you tell yourself?
Next time, I will try, even if it feels uncomfortable.
That's a very good mindset.
Not perfect, just trying.
Yes, trying is enough.
And you know, a few days later, I had another chance.
Oh, really?
Yes, I was in a bookstore and someone asked me a simple question.
That's a good start.
Yes, and this time, I didn't think too much.
You just answered?
Yes, I answered simply, and then I added one small sentence.
That's great.
It wasn't perfect, but it felt good.
Exactly. That feeling is important.
The conversation was short, but natural.
And that's enough.
Yes, I realized something in that moment.
What did you realize?
Conversations don't need to be long or perfect to be meaningful.
That's very true.
Even a few simple sentences can create a connection.
Yes, connection is not about perfect English.
It's about being open and trying.
Exactly.
And after that, I felt more confident.
Because you took action.
Yes, just one small action.
And that small action changed how you felt.
Yes, it made everything feel easier.
That's how confidence grows.
Slowly, step by step.
Yeah, not all at once.
And I think many listeners feel this too.
Yes, these small moments happen in everyday life.
At cafes, in class, at work, even online.
Opportunities are everywhere.
But we often miss them because we feel unsure.
Exactly. Not because we can't speak, but because we don't try.
Yes, and that's okay.
Because we can always try next time.
There is always another moment.
Another chance.
Another small start.
And each start becomes easier.
Yes, each time a little easier.
A little more natural.
And a little more confident.
Exactly.
So, if you had a moment like this before,
Where you stayed quiet,
or didn't speak,
it's okay.
really okay.
Because that moment is not the end.
It's just part of the journey.
And the next moment,
Can be different.
yes, you can try again.
And that small try,
Can change everything.
slowly,
Gently.
step by step.
You know, Leah, when I think about learning to speak and making friends, it feels like a journey.
Yeah, not a fast one, but a slow and meaningful journey.
Exactly. Not something you finish in one day, but something that grows over time.
Like walking on a long road, step by step, without rushing.
Yes, and sometimes that road feels easy.
And sometimes it feels a little difficult.
Sometimes you feel confident, like you can speak easily.
And sometimes you feel quiet and unsure again.
Like going up and down.
Yes, like small hills on your path.
But even when the road is slow, you are still moving forward.
Exactly. Even small steps count. I really like thinking of it that way.
Me too. It makes everything feel less stressful.
And you know, sometimes I think learning English is also like a river.
A river? That's interesting. Tell me more.
Yes, a river doesn't rush. It flows slowly, but it always keeps moving.
Ah, I like that. It doesn't stop, even if it moves gently.
Exactly. And sometimes the water is calm,
And sometimes it moves a little faster.
but it always continues, no matter what.
Just like learning. Some days are easy, some days are slow.
Yes, but if you continue, you will move forward.
Even if you don't see it immediately.
That's very true.
Progress is often quiet,
Yes, very quiet. You don't always notice it.
but it's still happening.
And I think that's important for learners to remember.
Yes, because sometimes people feel like they are not improving.
Even when they are.
Exactly.
And also, making friends feels like planting something.
Like planting a seed?
Yes, exactly. You plant a small seed, like a simple hi.
And then you take care of it.
Yes, with small conversations, small efforts.
And slowly, it grows.
Into something real, like a friendship.
That's a beautiful way to see it.
But the seed doesn't grow in one day.
No, it takes time.
It needs patience.
And care.
Yes, just like your English.
Exactly. You cannot rush it.
And if you try to rush, you feel tired.
Or frustrated.
Yes, and maybe you want to stop.
But when you go slowly, it feels easier.
More natural.
More enjoyable.
Yes, enjoyment is important.
Because when you enjoy something, you continue doing it.
And when you continue, you improve.
Exactly. That's the cycle we want,
Not a cycle of fear.
but a cycle of growth.
I like that.
Me too.
And I also think life is like chapters.
Like a book?
Yes, like a book, and every stage of learning is a new chapter.
So this moment is just one chapter.
Exactly. Maybe it's the chapter where you feel shy.
Or unsure.
But that doesn't mean the story ends here.
No, the story continues.
And the next chapter can be different.
Maybe more confident.
Maybe more open.
Yes, little by little.
And you are the writer of that story.
That's a powerful idea.
Yes, you choose your actions, your small steps.
And those steps create your story.
Exactly.
So even if today feels slow,
Or a little difficult.
it's still part of your journey.
Yes, an important part.
Nothing is wasted.
Every small effort matters.
Every small conversation matters.
Even a simple hi.
Yes, even that.
And sometimes we forget to be kind to ourselves.
That's true.
We expect too much, too fast.
And then we feel disappointed
Yes, but we need to be patient.
and gentle.
Like talking to a friend.
Exactly. Not judging, not pushing too hard,
Just supporting.
and encouraging.
So if you feel slow right now,
Or unsure,
that's okay.
it's part of your journey.
And you are still moving forward.
Even if the steps are small,
Small steps are enough.
always enough.
Because slowly,
Gently
you are growing
and changing,
and becoming more confident.
step by step,
Like a journey.
like a river,
Like a growing plant.
and like a story that is still being written.
So, Leo, we talked about feelings and the journey, but now I think we need something practical.
Yeah, something simple that people can actually do in real life.
Exactly. Small actions, not big or stressful ones.
Because big steps can feel scary,
Yes, but small steps feel safe.
and safe steps are easier to start.
So, let's start with the first one.
Okay, something very simple.
The first step is just say hi.
Yes, that's it. Just hi.
It sounds very small.
But it's powerful.
Yes, because it opens the door.
Exactly. It starts the connection.
You don't need a full conversation.
Just one word is enough to begin.
That feels easy.
Yes, and after that, you can add one small question.
Like, how are you? Or, how is your day? Very simple questions.
Yes, questions that are easy to answer.
And easy to remember.
Exactly.
So, step 1, say hi and ask one simple question.
That's already a great start.
Yes, no pressure to do more.
And step 2, listen carefully.
Listening is very important.
Yes, because conversation is not only speaking.
It's also understanding.
And when you listen, you get ideas for what to say next.
That makes it easier.
Exactly. You don't need to think too much.
So just listen and respond simply.
Yes, even a short answer is fine.
Like, that's nice. Or, oh, really? Yes, very natural.
And these small responses keep the conversation going.
So step 2, listen and give simple responses.
Perfect.
Now, step 3.
What is it?
That's very important.
Because when you try to be perfect, you get stuck.
Yes, you start thinking too much.
And then you stop speaking.
Exactly.
So instead, use easy English.
Short sentences.
Simple words.
And speak slowly.
Yes. Slowly is okay.
More than okay.
So step 3, keep it simple.
Very simple.
Now, step 4.
I think this one is important too.
Yes, don't be afraid of small mistakes.
Yes, mistakes are normal.
Very normal.
Everyone makes mistakes, even native speakers.
Yes, so it's okay.
Mistakes don't stop communication.
They don't stop connection.
Exactly.
So step 4, accept mistakes.
And keep going.
Keep going. That's important.
Now step 5.
Practice a little every day.
Consistency.
Yes, even 5 minutes.
Even one small conversation.
That's enough.
Because small daily practice builds confidence.
Slowly.
Gently.
So step 5, practice daily, even a little.
Perfect.
Now, one more step.
A bonus step?
Yes, a gentle one.
Okay, tell me.
Talk to yourself in English.
That's a very good habit.
Yes, you can do it anywhere.
No pressure, no fear.
You can describe your day.
or your thoughts.
Simple sentences.
Like, I am drinking tea.
Or, today was a good day,
Very easy.
but very helpful.
Yes, it builds your confidence inside.
So when you speak to others, it feels easier.
Exactly.
So let's review, slowly.
Yes, step by step.
Say hi.
Ask a simple question.
Listen carefully.
Respond simply.
Use easy English.
Accept mistakes.
Practice every day.
And talk to yourself.
All small steps.
Very small, but very powerful.
And also very possible.
Yes, anyone can do this.
Even you, listening right now.
Yes, especially you.
You don't need to change everything.
Just start with one step,
One small action today.
and that's enough.
Always enough.
Because small actions create real change.
Slowly.
Gently.
Step by step. Okay, Leo, now let's slow down a little and look at some words and phrases we use today.
Yeah. Simple words, but very useful in real conversations.
Exactly. Words that you can use every day when you talk to people.
And we will explain them slowly so they feel easy and clear.
Yes, no stress, just simple understanding.
So let's start with the first word.
Okay, what is it?
The first word is conversation.
Conversation. That means talking with someone, right?
Yes, when two people speak and listen to each other.
Like what we are doing now.
Exactly. This is a conversation.
Simple and clear.
Now, the next word is confident.
Confident. That means feeling sure about yourself?
Yes, feeling comfortable when you speak, not too afraid.
Like speaking without too much fear.
Exactly, even if it's not perfect.
I like that. Confident, not perfect.
Yes, that's the goal.
Okay, next word.
Nervous.
I know this one. Feeling a little scared or uncomfortable.
Yes, especially before speaking or meeting someone new.
Like when your heart beats faster.
Exactly.
That happens a lot.
Yes, and it's normal.
Okay, next word.
Simple.
Easy, not difficult.
Yes, something that is easy to understand or do.
Like simple sentences in English.
Exactly. Simple is good.
I like simple.
Me too.
Next word.
Practice.
Doing something again and again.
Yes, to improve slowly.
Like practicing English every day.
Exactly. Even a little practice helps.
Small practice, big result.
Yes, over time.
Next word.
Mistake.
Doing something wrong.
Yes, but it's part of learning.
Mistakes are okay.
Very okay.
Next word.
Connect.
Connect, like building a relationship.
Yes, feeling close or friendly with someone.
Through talking.
Exactly, through conversation.
Connection feels nice.
Yes, very important.
Next word.
Comfortable.
Feeling relaxed, not stressed.
Yes, feeling calm and okay in a situation.
Like speaking without fear.
Exactly.
I want to feel more comfortable.
And you will. Slowly.
Next phrase.
Start small.
That means begin with something easy.
Yes, don't try to do too much at once.
Like saying one sentence first.
Exactly. Just a small beginning.
That feels possible.
Yes, very possible.
Next phrase.
Step by step.
I like this one.
It means doing something slowly, one part at a time.
Not rushing.
Yes, no rushing.
That feels calm.
Exactly.
Next word.
Improve.
Get better.
Yes, slowly become better at something.
Like improving English every day.
Exactly.
Little by little.
Yes, always, little by little.
Next phrase?
Keep going.
Don't stop.
Yes, continue, even if it's hard.
Like trying again after a mistake.
Exactly.
That's important.
Very important.
Next word?
Opportunity.
Chance to do something.
Yes, a moment where you can try.
Like a chance to speak with someone.
Exactly.
Opportunities are everywhere.
Yes, if you notice them.
Okay, last phrase?
Don't overthink.
That's a good one.
It means don't think too much, just act.
Like speaking without too many worries.
Exactly.
I need that.
Many people do.
So let's repeat some of them.
Yes, slowly.
Conversation, confident, nervous.
Simple, practice, mistake.
Connect, comfortable, start small.
Step by step, improve, keep going.
Opportunity, don't overthink.
All simple words.
But very useful.
Yes, you can use them in real life,
In real conversations.
with real people.
That's important.
Very important.
And don't worry if you forget some words.
Yes, that's normal.
You will remember them slowly,
With practice.
step by step,
Gently.
and naturally.
Exactly.
Because learning English,
Is not fast.
but it is possible.
Very possible.
Leo, after all this, I feel a little calmer about speaking.
Yeah, me too. Just talking about small steps makes everything feel easier.
Before, it felt like something big, like I had to be perfect.
Yes, but now it feels smaller, more natural.
Like something I can actually do.
Exactly. Something simple and possible.
I think that's important, feeling that I can do this.
Yes, that feeling changes everything.
And I think many people listening feel the same way.
Yeah, maybe they feel shy or unsure
Maybe they are afraid to start conversations.
or afraid of making mistakes.
Yes, that fear is very common.
But it doesn't mean you can't improve.
Exactly, it just means you're learning.
And learning always feels a little uncomfortable at the beginning.
Yes, like stepping into something new.
But slowly it becomes familiar,
More comfortable.
more natural,
And one day you don't feel that fear anymore.
or maybe just a little.
Yes, just a little, and that's okay.
Because confidence doesn't come all at once.
It grows slowly,
Step by step,
with every small conversation.
with every small try.
Even one sentence.
Yes, even one word.
Like, hi.
Exactly.
And maybe today you don't feel very confident.
That's okay.
Maybe today you feel a little shy.
That's okay too.
Because today is just one day.
Yes, just one small part of your journey.
Tomorrow can be a little different.
A little better.
Maybe you will try one small conversation.
Or say one extra sentence.
And that's enough.
Always enough.
Because small steps create real change.
Slowly, but surely.
I like that. Slowly but surely.
Me too. It feels calm.
And also, we need to remember something important.
What is it?
We need to be kind to ourselves.
Ah, yes, that's very important.
Not judging ourselves too much.
Not saying, I'm not good enough.
Yes. Instead, saying, I'm learning.
And I'm improving.
Even is it slow.
Slow is okay.
Very okay.
In fact, slow can be better.
Yes, because it feels less stressful.
And more natural.
And when things feel natural, we continue.
And when we continue, we grow.
Exactly.
So if you make a mistake,
It's okay.
if you feel nervous,
It's okay.
if you don't know what to say,
It's okay.
just try again next time.
Yes, there is always a next time.
Always another chance.
And every chance is a new start.
A small, fresh beginning.
I like that.
Me too.
And also, remember this.
What?
You are already doing something good right now.
Yes, you are listening.
You are learning.
You are improving.
Even if you don't feel it.
It is happening.
Slowly, quietly.
But surely.
So be proud of that.
Yes, really proud.
Because learning a new language is not easy.
But you are doing it.
Step by step.
Day by day.
And that matters.
A lot.
So as we finish today,
Let's keep it simple.
start small.
Speak a little.
Don't overthink.
And keep going.
Yes, gently.
Without pressure.
Just natural learning.
One step at a time.
And if you enjoyed this episode,
You can share your thoughts.
maybe write a comment in simple English.
Yes, even one sentence is enough.
We would love to hear from you.
And if this helped you feel calmer,
You can follow the podcast.
so you don't miss the next episode.
Yes, we will continue learning together.
Slowly.
Gently.
Step by step.
So take care.
Stay calm.
Keep practicing.
And remember,
You can do this.
yes, you really can.
See you next time.
See you and take care.